Well, there is no denying that moving up kettlebell size to the 45 was definitely a lot harder, even though the reps got cut in half. Those fives, they kept trying to slip out my hand, and even with some chalk, which is kind of hard to use on the snatch because it just doesn't work well. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. These were not pretty, but they were later in the day. I don't know. I had some excuses for my lackluster performance, but they weren't terrible, right? Like, they were decent, and we'll keep buffing along and keep getting these snatches dialed in, because the snatch is just a great exercise for just ballistic movement that can just, especially the kettlebell snatch, that just like ramps up your work capacity, your ability to just move a weight time and time again, as much as you need to. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing snatches in here. And then I came back and did some heavy swings. I figure, like, I got this strongman competition coming up, right? I gotta incorporate heavier training, because I'm not just swinging 35 and 45 pound kettlebells around isn't going to really cut it. When I get to the competition, it's going to be much heavier than that. So I got to prepare my body and do some heavier movements. So I'm going to use these kettlebells and do some swings. I did a couple one arms with the 70 pounder, but the 88, I'd just sticking to 2-arm swings for now. But that's like literally half my body weight right now, a little bit more than half my body weight currently. So swinging this 40 kilo, 88 pound bell around isn't exactly, it definitely taxes the system. I'm not gonna say it's like extremely hard or difficult, but it's taxing to the system and works the hip hinge quite well. So we'll definitely keep adding those in, and probably bump up the reps or the sets as we go along. So yeah. And then I got to get somewhere and do some actual lifting, some deadlifting probably, and some heavier overhead work with a clean. Because I got to do, like, what is it in the competition, like 225 or 210 something for a few reps, both with an axle, a log, and then some lighter ones with a keg in there. So, but got to be prepared and got to keep doing it, right? So it's just keep showing up, keep getting the work in, and keep fighting.